Okay, so this is my manga haul video for April 2022. I am the Question. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking out the channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and like and subscribe. This month, it looks like I got about a little under 120 volumes. We've got box sets, we've got classic series, a lot of hardcovers, just a great mix of older and newer stuff. Really looking forward to showing it off to you. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with InStock Trades. If you remember from last month, I had complained about InStock Trades. I had only received half an order. This order had been held up for months, and it was all in-stock stuff. When I reached out to their customer service, they weren't giving me any answers about what was holding it up and didn't really have any help for me. So I sent them an email this month saying just cancel the rest of my order. I had paid for faster shipping, I was really unhappy with their service. They responded immediately finally and said, okay, it was one book that was holding it up. We can just cancel that one book and then we'll ship you the rest. I said, okay, I just want this order to be done with. I will not be using you in the future. So they did finally send me the rest of my order after months. So here we go. We have Carol and Tuesday, Volume 2. So I finally have all 3 volumes of this. There were some random volumes of B-Stars that I didn't have. So we have Volume 9. We have Volume 11. We have Volume 15. And then I've got 2 volumes of Ran in the Grey World, Volume 2. These have amazing covers. I think I mentioned that last month. Volume 3. So there was one of the volumes of Ran in the Grey World was what was holding up the order, so I had to get that from a different place. And then we've got a volume of, I think that's Oku, The Inner Chambers. This is Volume 2. I've just kind of randomly been collecting these. And that was it. So that was the rest of my InStock Trades order. Finally here. You most likely won't be hearing me mention them in the future. Okay, so next is a stack of stuff I got from local used stores, local used bookstores, media stores. Not too much, but I did get a decent amount, and I got some cool stuff. So first off, this is a series that I've seen around and looked interesting to me, and a place had the first 4 volumes of it, and that is Whisper Me a Love Song. I think it is a kind of Yuri musical manga, but looks cute, and grabbing the first 4 volumes, I think it's a fairly new series, so hasn't been out that long. So we got Volume 2, really great artwork on the covers. Volume 3 and Volume 4. And then this next volume, this is a weird one because I've actually never seen this before, never heard of this volume. Usually you kind of see similar volumes at places. But yeah, never even seen this. This is a one-shot. It's by Fumi Yoshinaga, who is the creator of Oku. And then another one-shot collection I have called All My Darling Daughters. So I never see this anywhere. It looks like it's another short story collection or one shot, but it's about cooking, and so I decided to pick it up. It's in pretty good shape. I'm not really that big into cooking or kind of foodie culture, but I figured I'd check it out. Then I found a store that had this volume used, which is crazy because I think this just came out. It's from the Red Fog. I've heard good things about it, and I saw this at a used place. I figure I'd just grab it. Don't know too much about it other than, people are enjoying it. Got that. I got a random volume of Blue Flag. I'm going to start collecting this series. I only have Volume 1, so I found Volume 2 in great shape. And then we have 2 volumes of After Hours. This is another series, looked cute. I think it's somehow music related. But yeah, so I picked up Volume 1 and 2 at a used place. That's all they had. and I was doing a quick kind of looking about this series, and I didn't realize it ends at volume 3. So you'll see that volume later on. And then I also grabbed a couple more volumes of Alice and Zoroku that I didn't have. We've got volume 4 and volume 7. So that is everything I picked up from used stores locally. Okay, so next is a Libris. I placed an order through a Libris. Almost every month they have some sort of coupon code going where, you know, if you spend like $50, you save $5. If you save $100, you save $15. And their prices are pretty comparable to Right Stuff if you can find stuff in stock through them. So I did place an order through them, and here's everything I got. I got that final volume of After Hours, so volume 3, and this is quite a bit thicker than the rest of them. Looks like this final volume is almost double size. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. We have another series that I've been meaning to collect. I have volume 1 that I think I got last month, and that's Hina Matsuri. This looks like an interesting series, and so I grabbed a couple volumes a few volumes from Libris. We got volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, and volume 5. Okay, and then I grabbed a random volume of Yotsuba that they had in stock. I think I have about 2/3 of the series now. They had volume 4 in stock, which I grabbed. I grabbed volume 1 of Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost. I think it was my last haul where I got volumes 2 and 3 of this at a used place. So now I have volume 1, so I can actually start reading it. And then I also got 8 volumes of a series that I've been looking forward to checking out. Seen it recommended a bunch of places by the same creator of Blade of the Immortal. We have Wave, Listen to Me. So I love these covers. The inside, the artwork looks amazing. As you can see here, some really detailed artwork. And so I grabbed all the volumes that they had available for this. So I think this is up to date. I have 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is everything I got from Libris. Really looking forward to checking out this series. Just a lot of great stuff. The packaging was good. This was all one order, and it came in like 4 different boxes. So I think they ship it out from different warehouses through Libris. But yeah, really happy with this purchase. Next, we're going to go with Barnes & Noble. I did grab a few random volumes when I went into a store over the month, and the first one we have is Catch These Hands. This is a blind buy. Never even heard of this series. I just like the cover. I saw it on one of their tables. Like the cover, decided to check it out. I guess it's about 2 delinquents who were fighting all the time, were rivals, and now they end up starting to date, something of that nature. So I'm assuming this is some sort of cute series, but who knows? I think it's fairly new. So yeah, grab Catch These Hands, Volume 1. I didn't expect to find this at Barnes & Noble. This is a book that I've had in my wish list for a long time, a Super Dimensional Love Gun. But it's pretty out there, so I didn't expect this to be at the Barnes & Noble, especially not shrink-wrapped or anything. Like, there's a lot of inappropriateness inside of this, a lot of kind of grotesque artwork. But yeah, so I managed to grab this while I was at Barnes & Noble. I got the volume of Ran in the Grey World that I needed, which was volume 4, so I picked that up at Barnes & Noble. And another blind buy that was on their table that I think I'd heard of this, but yeah, I didn't know too much about it. And then I saw it on the table, and I really like the artwork. The artwork is kind of interesting. I like how the female character is drawn on this cover. And then I read the premise, and it looks like a very interesting series. And yeah, and it's a really thick one-shot volume here. So looking forward to checking this out. I think the artwork inside, yeah, kind of very similar to the artwork on the cover. And if you've read this or heard anything about it, go ahead and let me know in the comments. But that was everything from Barnes & Noble. Okay, so now I'm going to show what I got from Amazon. I got a mix of stuff straight from Amazon and some third-party seller stuff. So first, I got the 2-volume series so the first volume is The Day I Was Forced to Marry God, the cult known as Jehovah's Witness, Part 1. I've heard tons of great stuff about this 2-volume series. This is by Platinum Manga, the same place that's kickstarting a lot of the Tezuka reprints. So there's Volume 1, and there's Volume 2, The Day I Divorced God. I grabbed this volume. I actually don't read really any Tokyo Pop at all. This is the only new Tokyo Pop I think I've gotten. And this popped up on someone's Instagram that I follow. It is Alice in Kyoto Forest. They said they loved it. It looks cute. Obviously, it is a Alice in Wonderland kind of play on that. And it just looked like a really cute series, so I decided to grab it. As you can see here, really cute artwork. And next we have an art book that I don't collect a lot of art books if you've watched my channel before, but this is one that's been on my wish list forever. And I went ahead and bit the bullet this month. We have Femme Fatale, The Art of Shuzo Oshimi. I'm a big fan of Oshimi, and I figure I should check this out. There we go. I'm not going to show you too much inside. There's some, adult stuff in there. And then I also picked up this box set. This is a series that, this is kind of a blind buy, box set buy, but it was on sale. And I figure I would enjoy it, so I picked up this series. It is Nichijou, My Ordinary Life, I think is how it's pronounced. So this is a 10-volume box set. It's a really nice set. See there, it's really nice. Yeah, 15th anniversary box set. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. And then I also picked up the manga that everybody is talking about currently, probably the hottest thing there is. We have Frozen 2, the manga. I don't think I mentioned it on this channel before, but I'm a huge Disney fan. Love going to Disneyland, love Disney movies. Didn't even know this existed. Yeah, so I grabbed Frozen 2, the manga. Looking forward to checking this out. See, it's actually got some really nice artwork, lots of backgrounds, and Olaf, of course. There we go, Frozen 2. And then as far as third-party stuff, someone was selling a volume of Banana Fish for cheap that I didn't have, so we got volume 18. Slowly getting all of that. And then next we've got Shirley by Kaoru Mori. This I actually didn't even know existed. This popped up. Promji showed it off in his last haul. I immediately went to Amazon and bought a copy. It is long out of print. It is by CMX. This is volume 1. I think only volume 1 was released in English. I think this is a 2-volume series. I think only volume 2 is only in Japan. But this is by the same creator of Emma and A Bride Story. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. But yeah, thanks Promji for making me spend money on this. We have Shirley. Okay, and also from Amazon, I grabbed this box set. This is a series that I'm not too familiar with, but this box set was on sale for a really low price, and it is Oran High School Host Club. This is the entire manga series, box set volumes 1 through 18. Really like the artwork on it. Love the colors. Looking forward to checking this out. Go ahead and open it up. And here's the inside. This is a classic Shoujo Beat Viz Media series. So I picked up this box set. This is one of those blind buys. I figure as cheap as it was, if I don't like it, I can always pass it along. But looking forward to checking it out. Okay, so next is a massive set of hardcovers I got from Last Gasp. And so they were having a sale where if you spent a certain amount of money, you got 50% off everything. So I got all these hardcovers for half off. This is a series that I've been meaning to collect. Whenever I see a volume at a used place, they're usually not the hardcovers because it comes in a hardcover and a paperback. So I'm glad I waited and I grabbed them during the sale. I'm really looking forward to checking these out. They are really nice looking books. And that series is Barefoot. I think it's Gen. That's how you pronounce this. So this just looks like a really informative series. It's an autobiographical story about the bombing of Hiroshima, and it is 10 volumes long. These are very, like I said, very well made books. Each one has a different color theme. Just really nice. It's got kind of a note from the author. I really love that type of stuff. Really nice artwork. Really looking forward to checking this out. So we got volume 1, volume 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the final volume, 10. So there we go. And like I said, these are all really thick, really nice hardcovers. Looking forward to checking this out. And that was everything from Last Gasp. And I only got a couple things from eBay this month. So the first thing I got was In This Corner of the World. This is by the same creator of Town of Evening Calm, Country of Cherry Blossoms. Both those books long out of print. I was expecting this book to be a small little volume, kind of like that Town of Evening Calm volume is. But this one is a really thick volume, so I was not expecting that. As you can see, it is a pretty thick volume here. I guess it's a manga that inspired a film. I did not know that. But yeah, really looking forward to checking this out. I was able to get this for a really cheap price. And then this volume I was not able to get for a very cheap price, but I did get it for a decent amount cheaper than what it's normally going for. And that is the one-shot Anything and Something by Keiro Mori. This is a Yen Press book from, I think, 2012. It hasn't been reprinted. Really hard to come by. So I finally went ahead and bit the bullet and grabbed this. It is in fairly good shape. These volumes were not made very well, I don't think, because almost everyone I see has some sort of either printing paper kind of issue or it's very yellowed. I haven't seen one of these that's in immaculate condition. So this one is in fairly good condition, other than it is quite a bit yellowed. So I'm looking forward to checking this out as a fan of her artwork especially, and her work. So so those are the two volumes I got from eBay. Okay, so next I'm going to go through what I received from Right Stuff. Still pretty disappointed with Right Stuff again this month. I still have not received any pre-orders. So I haven't received any pre-orders for the end of February, none for March, none for April, and we are now in May. So not a single pre-order in a little over 2 months. I just checked right now. I have over 35 pre-orders that they have in stock that they have not shipped out to me. So not sure what's going on with pre-orders there, and why I'm not getting my books. But they did send me an order of older stuff from sales that I had ordered that was in stock. So here's everything I got from them. We have one volume of Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal Edition that I didn't have yet, and that was 14. So I think I'm only missing one of those now. This was part of, I think, a vertical sale, and that is After the Rain. This is a series that I've been wanting to grab, and they had this whole set on sale. Really nice looking releases, really like the cover. I think this is like a 2-in-1 omnibus release. So we got After the Rain Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. I don't know if this series is concluded or if this is the last one that's released. Oh, it does say this is the final volume. So yeah, so this is the end of the series, Volume 1 through 5. I grabbed this series. There's 2 volumes out. I've heard nothing but great stuff about this. We have The Country Without Humans. This is Volume 1. I don't know too much about this other than, it's about this child that is, the sole human left in a country without humans, being raised by robots. So I grabbed Volume 1 and Volume 2 of that. And then I also grabbed the volumes of Ajin that I still needed for my set. So I got Volume 5. I got Volume 8. I got Volume 11. These are some really brightly colored covers. Really enjoy the look of these. Volume 12. And Volume 13. So I think I might actually have all of Ajin now. So I think I should be able to start reading it. And that was everything I got from Reddit. I mean, not Reddit, from Right Stuff. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to go through the stuff I got from Reddit swaps over the month. So starting off here, we have a 3-volume series that was recommended to me by, I saw on Manga Sloth's video, and he spoke highly of it. So I picked up the 3 volumes of, I think it's Yoshi No Zucara. The Frog in the Well Does Not Know the Ocean. So really looking forward to checking this one out. I think it's by the same creator as Barakamon, another series I've been wanting to grab. So there's Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. This next series is one of those ones that I don't know too much about. I've heard great things about it. It's out of print, going for a little higher price, but I went ahead and picked it up when it became available because these sets don't come available too often. And then if I end up not caring for it, I can always pass it along and break even with it. And that is Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. So I got the omnibus set of these. So this is 1 and 2. I'm sure most of you have probably heard of this series. So we got Volume 1 and 2, Volume 3 and 4, Volume 5 and 6, Volume 7 and 8, and then Volume 9 and 10. And from the same person, I also got Slumbering Beauty Volume 2. I didn't realize this series ended at 2 volumes, and I had Volume 1, and I saw they were selling Volume 2 for cheap. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Yeah, so there's that. And then I grabbed this series someone was selling for cheap, and that is Devilman Grimoire G. So I really like Devilman Crybaby, the Netflix show. I have that re-released hardcover of the classic series, and so I've heard good things about this series too. So I went ahead and grabbed this. We got Volume 1, Volume 2, and I'm not too sure what the series is in relation to the old series, if it's like a modern remake or a sequel. We have 3, we have 4, and volume 5. And then this next volume is a book that I've been wanting to find. I never find this out anywhere. It doesn't come up very often, but it goes with my what I've been reading for the month of April, and that is The Mysterious Underground Men by Osamu Tezuka. For the month of April, all I did was read Tezuka books. So I read through, you'll see in my reading log, which comes up later in the month. In the month of April, I only read Tezuka. I read through 14 books of his that I had never read before. And so I still have a few volumes that were released in English that I don't have, this being one of them, and I'm glad to pick this up. This is one of his very oldest works, and it was released by Picture Box in this hardcover. I think they only released 2 volumes in this series, of this 10-cent manga series. I ordered the other one too. It is not by Tezuka. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. It's got kind of a nice colored look to it. It's supposed to look like it's, extremely old, and I really like kind of the way that this is designed. Just a really nice release. So yeah, so that was it from Reddit. Okay, so that's everything I got for the month of April. If you have any questions about anything, or you have any comments, anything you think I should prioritize, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. I will probably in the next week or two have my reading log video up for April, with all the Tezuka books I read, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks.